So today we are making some roosting patches for our chicken. I want to tell you the benefits of using the roosting patches on a poultry farm so that you can be able to prevent a lot of things on a poultry farm. So that is our poultry farm, and we are currently constructing the roosting patches. So I want to give you the measures of how you should construct a poultry patch, the best poultry patch for your chicken house, so as you can be able to prevent many diseases and also prevent many injuries on a poultry farm. So I want to start right away so that you can be able to know how you'll be able to construct roosting patches. As you can see, this is currently our bottom floor. On the top floor over there we have some other chicken. I will take you there later in the video. So just stay tuned so that you can be able to know what is really going on. So this is what is currently going on the poultry farm, as you can see it. So how should a roosting patch be constructed? First of all, I want to tell you how a roosting patch will be constructed. As you can see over here, this is the support from the bottom, and this is how one roosting patches should look like. And I'm going to tell you how a roosting patch should look like. For example, like this one here, it shouldn't be here, but they're only putting it here so that it can be able to support the core of this roosting patch. But you're going to correct it on the other roosting patches. As you can see over there, the guys are going to make the best roosting patches, which is just an easy one and which is easily movable. So I want to show you how you will be able to construct such a roosting patch. This is a good model. We have two ways of how you can construct a roosting patch. This is a good model, but it takes up a lot of space, and we don't want a roosting patch that takes up a lot of space, because we have to put here some other feeders. You can see here we have the automatic drinkers, and here in the middle you go over there, even here in the middle we have to put feeders, and even here we have to put feeders, and also on the other end you can see we have to put feeders over here on top here so that they can hang here, because the chicken usually want to eat the feed, then they will be able to access the water, the same as here. Also eat the feed, then access the water, then eat the feed, then access the water. But if you are using the roosting patches like this one, as you can see, this one, they take up a lot of space. You can see they have taken up, I want to stand on the other end so that you can see properly. You can see it has taken up this whole space, and we want to put here a feeder. You can see that is a big space wasted. So what we will do, we will be able just to place it the other way like the guys are doing over there, so that you can be able to have a space whereby you can place the feeders for the chicks, and that is what we want to do. So guys, what is the importance of you having roosting patches on your poultry farm? The first importance of you having roosting patches on a poultry farm is that there's something in the poultry known as pecking order. Pecking order is whereby you find that we have these very bully chicken. The bigger chicken, they usually bully the smaller chicken. So if you have roosting patches, you'll find out that the smaller chicken that usually are always pecked up, they are beaten up by the bigger chicken, they usually come and hide on top here. And that is what we want, because if those smaller chicken, they can be on the floor, like they are sleeping on the ground like here. Here we will put wood shavings on this floor. Before, you can see the wood shavings are in that sack over there. We'll put wood shavings on this floor before we continue with what we'll be doing. So those smaller chickens that are always on the floor, and you find the bigger chicken, they usually harass them. If they harass the bigger chicken, you'll find out that they can end up even killing the weaker chicken. So what they usually do, we have to make something like this. This will help those weaker chicken and the afraid chicken that they can come and sleep on top here because of the harassment from the other chicken, and this will be able to prevent other things on your poultry farm. The second benefit of you having a roosting patch on your poultry farm is that it will be able to prevent cannibalism. You know, in chicken, most chicken, if they don't have food, or even if they just spot a weaker chicken in the flock, they can end up trying to peck on it. That is something known as the pecking order, as I have said. So even in the pecking order, the funny thing is that for the roosters, you'll find out that the roosters, they usually want, those roosters who want to see themselves as the king, they usually want to come and sleep on the top here, on the top. Can I say what do these politicians usually call it? Do they usually call it the ivory tower or something like that? So they usually want to come and sleep on top here. So that is, if you have that very big cock and it wants to show the dominance, it usually wants to come and sleep on top here, so that it also improves on the pecking order. Because if you have a bigger rooster sleeping on top there, it will be able to protect those weaker chickens that will be sleeping like below here. So that is one benefit of you having roosting perches on your poultry farm. And also another benefit of you having the roosting perches on your poultry farm is that, you know, chicken usually are afraid of predators. That's why you can find, even if you go out into the wild over there, whenever you go, you will find out that most of the birds, they usually sleep on top of trees because they are hiding themselves from predators that can come and attack them during the night. So for this bird, even if it was living in the wild, it will just try and sleep on top of a tree. Have you ever realized, when you are living a long time with your grandmother, a long time ago, if you find out that you have come late to your home and maybe the chicken were outside and you haven't closed the chicken coop, and the chicken coop was closed so the chicken can't get into the chicken coop, you'll end up finding out that those chickens that will be left outside, you'll find them that they have roosted themselves on top of trees. And why is that? They usually keep themselves there because they want to feel safe on top of roosting perches. And that is what we are doing currently. We don't want the chicken to have any kind of stress, because we want this chicken to lay a lot of eggs. So that's why we are creating roosting perches. Okay? And for example, if you are rearing chicken like the broilers, you don't need roosting perches, because you know the broilers, they are very heavy and they don't need roosting perches because they usually grow up very fast and they are always out of the coop at a very fast rate. And also another benefit of you guys using the roosting perches, I'm going to take you to the rooftop so that you can be able to enjoy the chicken on top. But now I just want to show you some other things so that you can be able to know what is really going on. Okay, the next thing I want to tell you is that if you are constructing a roosting perch, from the ground up to this first perch, it must be around 50 to 70 centimeters from the ground. This one is just here to support, but from the ground up to this first one should be around 50 to 70 centimeters so that it can be able for the chicken to roost properly. And that is what we want on a poultry farm. Okay, and also make sure that you are using trees that are smaller like this. These ones, they are looking big because they are still not dry. You see, because when they dry, they usually shrink. They would have drained out the water. After they have dried, it will be able for the chicken to be able to perch properly, whereby you can see like my fingers can go all around. So meaning, if the chicken come and stand here, their feet won't be able to get hurt. Another thing, if you're constructing of the roosting perches, make sure you're using poles that are round. Don't use poles that have edges. If you use poles that have edges on the corners, they'll be able to hurt your chicken very, very badly. And we don't want that to happen on a chicken, because if you end up using those perches that have edges on the corners, they can end up causing something known as bumble foot, because this can lead to whereby the chicken can get some scratch in the bottom of the feet. After they have gotten an injury there, this can let in bacteria. After it has let in bacteria, then it can lead to the development of the bumble foot in the chicken, and we don't want that to happen on our poultry farm. That's why you have to use these round perches, and that is what you have to do. And also, if you're constructing such a perch, you make sure that you're using a perch that is inclined 45 degrees, so that the chicken on top don't poop on the other chicken below. On the other end, after they have done the construction, I'll show you the video. But I want to, now guys, let's head to the top so that you can be able to know how the chicken are faring on the top. I'll come back, then I'll show you how you can make that easier one. This one is a bit complicated, but the other one is very easy. You can do it on by yourself, and that is what we want to do. As you can see, we have currently made a ramp so that you can head on the top floor. What I'm just doing, I'm currently disinfecting my foot over here so that we can head on the top floor. So that is how the ramp looks like. We're using this so that it can be easier for people to get the feed on top, and also the water. As you can see, that is some fertilizer over there. That's how we store our fertilizer on our poultry farm, because if you just store it the other way around, you have thrown in out there, then it rains, it usually leads to a lot of air pollution, and that is what we don't want, because we have some neighbors around, and that is what we want to avoid. So let's head to the chicken coop. Over here we have some feeds. Over here we have a brooder. You can see that brooder. You have some chicks in the brooder. They are really enjoying. You can see that is what is in the brooder currently. And I want to show you next. You can see this is our chicken currently, and I want just to show you an example of why I'm saying the importance of roosting patches on your poultry farm, because most people usually ask me what is the real benefit of you having roosting patches. But today I want to show you the real reason of you guys having a roosting patch in your poultry farm. What I'm currently doing, we're just trying to drop the feed for the chicken to be able to enjoy. You know, the main reason why I've not put some wood shavings on the floor of this house is because we want to transfer this chicken to the bottom floor. So we never wanted to put some wood shavings over here. Then after just like 3 days, we remove, then we put the bottom floor. The better part is that this is not concrete, this is just wood, so it is okay for the chicken. So we'll just be able to scrap this that out. After you have scrapped it, then we'll be able to put new wood shavings here and disinfect the area properly, and that is what we want to do. You can see why I told you the benefit of you having wood shavings on a poultry farm is that I want to show you something. Just be patient with me. You can see over there on the other end, you can see that we have some chicken over there, and those chicken, as you can see them, they are roosting on top of the cardboard, or can I say plywood? Yes, they are roosting on top of the plywood. And if you see chicken, look how they are going on top there, meaning they want just to feel safe on top there. And also the other benefit of you having roosting patches is that if you have roosting patches, you'll be able to prevent a lot of diseases like those respiratory diseases on your poultry farm. You know, when this chicken poop at night and then you let this chicken sleep on the floor near that poop that has some ammonia in it, it will lead to this chicken having that respiratory disease, whereby you can find that this chicken, they don't have those free fresh air circulation in their poultry house, and this can lead to those chickens starting to cough in your poultry house and can lead to CRD, which can lead to a lot of mortalities on your poultry farm, and that is what we want to avoid. So make sure if you are in a place that is very good, make sure that you are able to construct roosting patches for your chicken. You can see how our house is well ventilated. Just see how well ventilated the house is, meaning we have fresh air coming. I keep on repeating this thing, fresh air coming from this side, then it just comes and passes through the poultry house to the other end. And that is what, guys, we want you to do, be able to make something good out of this venture. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to the video, what are you waiting for? What is holding you from subscribing? Subscribe and make sure you like the video. Give me a like. I want this video to get to 100 likes. Please guys, like the video. And this is what we want to do. We keep on educating you guys so that you can be able to know what really happens in the poultry world. So make sure, guys, don't let me down. Just like the video and things will be all right. So that is it. That is a poultry farm. And I want just to call my boys so that they can be able to add some feed to this chicken, because I've seen they have exhausted the feed. That is what is going on the poultry farm.